Hi, agents. The real estate industry has been generating Google and Facebook leads the exact same way for over 15 years. Ylopo has spent over $2 million in the last 6 months to understand how to change the game. If you're not an agent or a real estate team leader, you can skip now. Otherwise, let's dive right in. The traditional way that everyone has been doing digital marketing for Google and Facebook in real estate has been targeting people on the Google side looking for properties for sale, like homes for sale in Virginia Beach, or targeting consumers who are interested in buying or selling on Facebook and targeting them with ads that shows listings that they might be interested in. Now, here's the difference. Traditionally, if you were running ads yourself or you were running ads with a white local competition, a consumer comes to a website, registration pops up, comes up, and all the consumer is capturing is the contact information of the lead, like email, first name, last name, and phone number. And boom, click, you're finished, right? When you capture leads in this fashion, you are only getting three pieces of data from that consumer: name, email address, and phone number, right? How quality is that lead of someone who just gives you three pieces of information when you come to our website, right? What Ylopo has done to change the game is we have launched a new lead generation type that we call Ylopo Direct Connect. The idea behind Direct Connect is how do you generate a higher quality, higher intention lead from the same sources, Google and Facebook, that actually wants to talk to you, get pre qualified, and is a serious buyer or seller, right? The way that we've done that is that we have perfected a lead generation registration experience designed to generate the highest quality leads. Our registration experience doesn't contain three questions, it contains over 25 questions. The consumer is telling us 12 plus questions about how they build their home search, what they're interested in. They submit their contact information, but they don't just submit their contact information. We actually ask them to verify their contact information by text or by phone call. And lastly, we ask this consumer demographic profile questions so that we can better understand who this person is and if they actually qualify to buy a home, right? So let me show you exactly what I mean here. When a consumer comes to our home search website, they will view a couple of listings, and at some point, a registration window will pop up and ask them to complete a registration. When we start the registration process, we ask consumer real estate questions. How many bedrooms are you looking for? Bathrooms? What size of home? What property type? Story, etc. Right? Once we ask them these basic questions, now we're starting to ask them specific questions related to the real estate process. First one is, have you been pre-approved for a loan? Now, we've found that consumers who are looking to buy and want to get pre-approved for the loan is the highest quality lead we can generate of a home buyer lead, right? So if this person tells us, no, I need to get pre-qualified, we immediately say, our world-class team can help you get pre-qualified in minutes. Would you be interested in? Would you be interested? Yes, I'd like to get pre-approved. I'm looking for something else, right? If the consumer says, I'd like to get pre-approved, even at that step, we don't say, hey, we're going to call you. We say, great, one of our real estate professionals will be reaching out to you to get fully pre-qualified in minutes. Call me to get pre-qualified. Only the consumers who say, call me to get pre-qualified, do we actually get their contact information to become a pre-qualification lead for you. Remember, consumers who ask to buy and also get pre-qualified, we found statistically highest quality lead we can generate from Google and Facebook, right? Now, when a consumer gives us their contact information, we don't stop there. We actually do not let them go to beyond the form until they verify their phone number by text message or phone number. No one in the industry is doing text verification. Why? Because more people drop off when you do that, right? But we want to make sure we generate the highest quality lead we possibly can for you. So as soon as this consumer presses verify by text message, that's when we get their contact information. And oh, by the way, this consumer at that point is going to receive a text message from our AI platform, not just texting, but from our AI platform confirming their phone number, in which case we can have a conversation with them to qualify them to become an appointment for you, right? We go beyond that. Once a consumer has answered these questions, we want to make sure, are they a now lead, right? If you have an agent available, are you free the next hour to review your home search options? Yes or no, right? Now, let me go back to the registration process because the vast majority of people we found, about 85% of consumers, don't want to get pre qualified yet, right? That doesn't mean, however, they're not great real estate leads. If this person says, yes, I have been pre approved, we ask them one more time. Interest rates have changed a lot in the last few weeks. Would you like a second opinion on your pre approval? Yes, I like to compare my rates. No, thanks. I'm comfortable with my pre approval. Once they tell us they're comfortable, we start taking down a different path. We say, what is the time frame for purchase? If they tell us that they're looking within 90 days or under three to 6 months, we find that these consumers are ready to get on a phone call with you. Great, let's build you a customized home search. If we found off market, price reduced, or coming soon homes that fit your search, can we jump on a phone call to discuss? Right? This is not a person who just gave you 3 pieces of data. This is a person who actually wants to get on the phone to talk to you. Again, they have to double verify. Yes, sounds great. If they're not interested in giving you a phone number, they're going to say, I'm looking for something else, right? Only if they say, yes, that's great, they're looking for your information, do we go ahead and get this person to register, right? You can see, I'm not going to take you through the entire form, but you can see that this is a dynamic registration experience that forks the consumer across over 40 different options of how to register. And within that context, we're going to find out what is the consumer interested in that's going to get them to register and have an actual conversation with you about the home buying process. And if they don't want to do that, then we let them leave the site, right? That's why these are the highest quality leads you can generate on Google and Facebook. Now, once we get the contact information lead, we don't just stop there, right? We actually say, okay, great. One of our real estate agents will be calling you about your consultation the next day. Let's verify your information, but we're going to prepare an in-depth analysis of our strategy consultation. This is where we start asking the consumers about their demographics. Is this your first property purchase? How will you use this property? What's your income? Do you have a bankruptcy? Are you currently working a real estate agent? What's your credit score, right? Only when they have gone through this gauntlet of registration. You can imagine someone who's answered 22 to 25 questions, pretty serious, right? Pretty serious about talking to you. Only then can they press view listing. And now they are viewing additional listings on our website, right? So let me go back and summarize for you. What we've found is that we can generate with Ylopo Direct Connect a higher intention lead who expects your phone call and text message because they actually verified their information. We get their accurate contact information, again, because we verify it. These are the highest quality leads we can get from Google and Facebook. The consumer answers a ton of data that you can use to customize your approach. And we automate the engagement with our AI texting platform, Raya, which you can learn more about later. Now, I'm going to play you one quick video of a client of Direct Connect talking about why they found this product so unique.
Over the last 30 days, we've generated 41 leads. And out of the 41 leads, we have booked 10 appointments. The agents are having great conversations with the buyers, and it's a very easy, warm introduction. The consumer is coming to you asking for information on a specific property, and that consumer is welcoming your phone call. The clients we're not reaching or setting appointments with, a very small percentage, you get a bad phone number, and we're putting them in the bad number campaign, which has been great because some of those clients have come back already and we've been able to have conversations with them. We've also have a lot of people that are a little bit further out on their search, so they're not necessarily ready to commit to the appointment, but they're actively engaged with the agents on the team.
So you can see the feedback from a client directly talking about the product and why it's so powerful. So the last thing I want to show you is we have qualitative data about why this product is so revolutionary, why people love these leads, but that's not enough. If you know anything about Ylopo, it's that we take a scientific approach to the marketing process. And that's why within our analytics platform, we actually capture every single lead. We're talking about 10, 20 million plus leads that our clients have in their CRM and the stage that our clients has dispositioned that lead into, whether that's hot, cold, warm, 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 months plus, etc. And we aggregate this data to determine if a lead has been qualified or if they are, potentially a lead that's trashed or not qualified, right? So with Direct Connect, not only are we able to talk to our clients, but we're able to actually see what percentage of leads have been qualified in as a hot prospect or a someone that they can work with in the next 6 to 12 months. So after only 2 weeks of data, now this is analyzing thousands of leads, right? We have found that there are three buckets that these leads land in. We have pre-qualification leads, which are about 14% of leads we generate. We have hand raiser leads. These are people who actually said, remember, I want a phone call, right? And there's home searcher leads, people who want to look at properties, right? What we found is that 22.5% of pre-qualification leads actually become qualified within 2 weeks, mind you. 24% of hand raiser leads and 19.5% of home searcher leads, right? So imagine for the first time generating home buyer and home seller leads, you can actually go to your lender who could potentially be a co-marketing partner of yours and say, hey, 14% of the leads I generate are people who raised their hand and said they want to get pre-qualified. And 22% of those people have become a hot prospect. Think about what that lender is going to say about partnering with you to co-market and generate more leads, right? Not only that, 51% of all consumers have replied to Raya, our AI texting platform, within the first 2 weeks. Those are incredible numbers when it comes to lead qualification. So bottom line is Direct Connect changing the game on Google and Facebook lead generation. I've shown you why we spent over $2 million of media to figure out a brand new way to generate these leads. And I'm confident that these are the best possible real estate leads we can generate in the industry from Google and Facebook. Love for you to check these out and for us to show you even more of our technology. Click here and set up a free consultation to get a success plan customized just for you.